Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great start to the day. So I wanted to start sharing some videos of what it looks like behind the scenes here and how I roll with my quick, simple, easy, healthy choices. Whether that's in eating or that's for my workouts or motivation, whatever. You all know I like to say the sweat life. So essentially that encompasses everything to me is like, let's just have fun getting healthier together and make it as easy and as simple as possible. So this first video, what I wanted to start with and share, and has come up to me multiple times and people ask me about all the time, are some, what do I eat for breakfast, some quick healthy breakfast ideas. And so I typically rotate between 3 to 5 different like healthy breakfasts. And sometimes I have the same thing every day, or I'll switch it up between these 3 to 5 different things. And so that's what I'm gonna start with today. And actually this morning's breakfast is technically new because part of it is because I've been inspired with my new goals and been a huge fan this last year getting to know Nick Bare and Bare Performance Nutrition, or BPN, and I'm such a nerd, you guys. I was totally on YouTube watching his what he eats in a day and totally wanted to try his protein sludge. So that's what I'm gonna make this morning with you together for the first time. And I'm gonna pair that with some oatmeal. So this is been one of my favorite oatmeals to go to because I love the Kodiak Cakes brands. The boys and I totally use their pancake mix. And I've used their pre-packaged oatmeal. I've had their waffles before, but we found this protein oats, and I like it because it's already got 10 grams of protein in it. So you may need to watch or you may not necessarily even need to have a protein sludge or shake in addition to this. But with all the lifting I'll be doing and training I'll be doing, I am totally okay with that. And protein fills you up and really satisfies your hunger. So overall, I'm gonna say the more the merrier for most of us. So I'm going to just make some of this oatmeal, and all I do for that, and this is also something I like to share, especially for us women. That's my water boiling. You can microwave your oatmeal, obviously, or I'll just use a teapot and pour it in the hot water to the oatmeal. So serving size is, I typically will do a half a cup, and I've got a 1/4 cup scoop here. So I'll put in 2 scoops. But I will say sometimes all I need, and I'll play around with, is a 1/4 cup, depending on what I'm doing, when I'm gonna have my next meal. Especially as pre-training, you might wanna have a 1/4 cup of oatmeal. But for breakfast, and especially if I already got a workout in, which I did not this morning, a half a cup is a good place to start. So I'm just gonna pour my water into this, kind of let it sit for a second. Okay, we'll let that sit for a second. And that's all you have to do to make the oatmeal. I will add typically a teaspoon of real brown sugar to it to give it a little sweetness. Every once in a while I'll take it without it, but overall you can add a little teaspoon brown sugar, a little maple syrup, a natural sweetener preferably, over just straight sugar, and it'll taste better. Okay, so I've got that. And now we're gonna try the sludge. So I'm going to use, because this is what he used, and I've got a couple different proteins I like. I'm trying his out right now. So this is the whey protein, the milk and cookies, but use whatever protein you want. He was talking about this one being good for this protein sludge because it the amount of whey to casein protein was the perfect amount to kind of make it this really nice consistency. So we're gonna try it out and see. So all you do is literally Now, again, he might use more because he's like twice my size, but I'm just gonna use 1 scoop because that's 20 grams, 25 grams of protein for this. So I'm good with that. So I'm just gonna do 1 scoop of this. And you could even use a vegan protein, you know, whatever you want. Try it out to see what the consistency and how this works for the sludge. Okay, so, and then I'm just gonna take some unsweetened vanilla almond milk or whatever milk of your choice. And you just like add a little bit, my oatmeal spoon. Add a little milk at a time. So, I know it's kind of hard to see. So you're kind of looking for it to be like, you know, like a sludge, like, almost like pudding-like consistency is what it looked like when he finished it. Oh, I think that's it. And then once you have it, I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's really hard to see. There you go. So it's kind of like this sludge-like consistency. And then you put it in the fridge or freezer for just a few minutes. I mean, you don't have to, but to kind of solidify it, cool it down. Yeah, and that's it. So I'm excited to try this. I'll have to let you guys know how it goes. I'm gonna go put it in the fridge freezer. So you've got a complex carb and a protein. And to me, that's a great breakfast. I say that and then I'm like, you know what? I would add a little bit of fat. So I might put some almond butter or peanut butter in my oatmeal, or sometimes I just have a tablespoon of it because it's just so good like that. So I would add a fat to your meal. So you have the protein, complex carb, and fat. And for that complex carb, if you know you get too bloated or fatigued from having too much, well then just have 1/4 cup, or kind of watch how much of your complex carb you have. I always like to share that because it's like, you don't have to ditch the carbs, y'all. Like, I find that I need some carbs, but I do work well when I have the complex fiber-filled carbs like sweet potatoes, oatmeal, sprouted bread, brown rice, things like that. Not to say that I don't have all the other goody stuff, but that's kind of what you're looking for in your meal. And ideally, wouldn't it be nice to have a veggie? So that's where my protein smoothies come in. But every once in a while, I'll have these breakfasts, which is like this, or a piece of sprouted toast with a protein shake and a half a banana, different things to switch it up when I don't feel like having a cold protein smoothie. So, all right, that's breakfast this morning. I hope you guys enjoy. Tell me if you make it and how it worked out. If you made protein sludge and liked it or not. I have to try this out for myself too. I'm just so curious and think it sounds like a fun, easy breakfast, or like post-workout idea. You could totally do this for pre or post-workout. So yeah, let me know if you like it, and I will see you guys again soon.